Today, you will discover how to create a website in just 10 minutes without any experience. So if you want to get your own website up and running, sit back and watch this video. Welcome to another great video brought to you by Tutor Online, where you can get great information on all things to do with creating websites and web-related technologies. To begin with, you need three elements to get you started. First, you will need a domain name. An example of a domain name would be www.google.com or www.bbc.co.uk. So I suggest you first take some time to decide on what domain you want to register. Next, you'll need a company known as a hosting company who will display your website. And finally, you will need an easy-to-use piece of software that you can use to create your own website. For this video, I'm going to use WordPress, which is probably the most popular piece of software used and is the easiest way to set up a website. Just for your information, you will see below this video that there are links which will take you to any of the websites that I show you in this video. So let's begin with the domain name. If you are a business, you're going to want to have a domain name that reflects your company name. There are billions of domain names that are already registered, so you might find it difficult to get the exact one you want, so probably best to come up with a number of ideas to choose from. Next, you want to check if it's available. There are a number of sites that you can use to check availability, and the one I use is Namecheap.com. So let's pretend I've got a dog walking service and I'm based in Washington in the USA. So I've decided that my domain name is going to be www.washingtondogwalker.com. So let's enter the domain name we want to use and then click on the search button to find out if it's available. You can see here that it is available, and you could go ahead and purchase the domain name here if you wanted to, but most hosting companies will give you a free domain name with their hosting package. So let's go over to our hosting company. I've recommended Hostmonster to many of my clients for a number of years. They run a reliable service, and you can upgrade your account anytime you want to. If you want to use them, then the link is below this video. Notice that they offer you a free domain name and also a one-click WordPress install, which is just what you want when starting out. Let's click on the Sign Up button. You can see here that they run three different plans depending on really how many websites you are going to want to create and what sort of functionality you are going to need. If you're just starting out, then I'd go for the starter plan. Click the $4.95 section and you'll be asked to sign up now. You can see this is where you enter the domain name you want to register. If you have already purchased your domain name, then you would enter it here. If that is the case, you'll need to configure your domain name when you have completed your registration. In this example, we're going to take advantage of the free domain name offer. So we know that WashingtonDogwalker.com is available as we checked it out earlier. So enter it here and then when you're ready, click on the next button. You will need to enter your account information and select your package and billing information to complete your account. Having created your account, you might need to log in. Now that you have your account and that you have registered your domain name, the next step is to create your website. When you log in, you will see that you have a number of options. What you want to look for is the Website Builder section, and in that section you will see Install WordPress. So go ahead and click on this icon. You can see on this page that you can either install WordPress yourself or pay to have Hostmonster do it for you. It's up to you, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to install WordPress yourself and save you money in the meantime. So click the Install button. You will see that Hostmonster wants you to select the domain name that you want your website associated with. It might be that you have more than one domain name. So select the domain name and then click the Check Domain button. Hostmonster will check that your domain is active and set up correctly, and this will take a few moments, so don't worry if it looks like there's nothing happening. You'll see that there are a couple of checkboxes. If you select Show Advanced Options, then you will have the option to change the site name, the admin username, and the admin password. You can also enter the name of your site. I would leave the admin username and password set to the one that Hostmonster gives you. If you change it, please don't put in something like admin, as this makes it easy for your site to be hacked, and Hostmonster gives you a good strong password, so I would suggest you leave it and not make it any simpler. I know that this is a hassle, but you want your site to be secure. Click the Terms and Conditions checkbox, making sure you've read them first, and then click on the Install Now button. The installation will take a few minutes and Hostmonster will display some options whilst that is happening, but don't worry, just let that happen. When the installation is complete, you will see that the WordPress software has been installed. You also see the information that you need to log into your website. This is your web address, and this is the web address that you need to be able to log in and add information to your website. Make a note of the username and password details as you will need this information to log into the control panel of your WordPress website. Click the admin link to access the control panel. The WordPress login page will display, and you can enter your username and password that you were given during the installation. Then click the login button. The WordPress dashboard will display, and from this page you can control what you are going to do with your site. So, let's see how your website looks. Click on the home link and select Visit Site. You can see that your site is being displayed, but it's using the WordPress default theme, which is not particularly beautiful. First though, let's add some content by clicking the new menu option and selecting Post. I'm just going to add a sample post for this demonstration with some sample text, and I'm going to add a title as well. To add a picture, I click the Add Media button and select an image that I've uploaded from my computer. And then, to insert that picture onto the page, I click on the Insert into Post button. I will then need to publish my information so that everyone can view my page, so I do this by clicking on the Publish button on the right-hand side of the page. So let's now take a quick look at what our post looks like. So we go to the Home option, click on the Visit Menu Site option, and you can see here our sample text and the image that we inserted. Now you've got some content, let's quickly customize the look of the site. You can choose the look of the website by using the WordPress free themes. WordPress has many of these that you can choose from. To install a theme, select Appearance displayed in the left-hand pane and then select the Themes option. You can see most of the themes that are available by clicking the WordPress.org themes option at the top of the page. Then you can scroll down and select one of these themes and then click the Install button. You then click Activate to make it live. If you preview the theme, you can see what your site will look like. This is probably not the best theme to choose from, but I'm just demonstrating how easy it is to get started. You can customize your site by clicking on the Dashboard menu option if it's not already displayed, selecting Appearance, and then selecting the Customize option. Here you can make your changes from the theme panel on the left, such as the site name, or widgets, which are independent sections of content that can be placed on your site. When you've made your changes, you can click the Save and Publish button, and your site will be updated. You've now seen what steps are required to make your own website in less than 10 minutes. And please use the links below to visit any of the sites I've demonstrated in this video. If you'd like to learn more about how to build your own WordPress site in more detail, such as how to create menus, the difference between posts and pages, security and much more, then visit us by clicking on the Tutor Online link. Many thanks for watching and watch out for more free tutorials.